JL, this question's for you. The National Defense Appropriations Act, the NDAA, reaffirms and expands the AUMF, Authorized Use of Military Force resolution, which granted the President the authority to use, quote, necessary and appropriate force, unquote, against those whom he determined, quote, planned, authorized, committed, or aided, unquote, the September 11th attacks, or who harbored said persons or groups. The American Civil Liberties Union, ACLU, criticized the detention provisions concerned that prisoners who may be held indefinitely could include U.S. citizens arrested on American soil. The liberal wording of the NDAA includes those who commit a, quote, belligerent act, unquote, against the U.S. in the aid of enemy forces and allows indefinite detention, quote, without trial until the end of hostilities, unquote. Do you feel that the President needs this amount of authority, and does it violate habeas corpus? What will you do about this portion of the NDAA?
Well, there's a couple of issues on this. Of course, I disagree with it. You can look in the records with the Maricopa County Recorder's Office in Arizona here and see that I'm on record for the belligerent claimant status, just something I did in my younger years. NDAA is pretty much a repeat of Title X, allowing the president to use military force. It's really nothing new. They're just using it to show us, to scare us, for no better term, into being obedient little serfs. The law exists. I don't agree with it. However, I would use it against Congress for their corruption, and that is actually within the presidential powers. To use it against the people, that's pushing the limit. The people are the one who put you into office. You don't go and arrest them indefinitely, throw them in Gitmo. That's where Congress belongs.
Okay, Harry, you have 1 minute.
Well, certainly one of the hallmarks of any republic is secrecy, because they're doing a lot of bad stuff and they don't want the public to know about it. Just like when we initially invaded Iran and Iraq, they were secret operations of the CIA. The American public didn't learn about it till 30 years after the fact, when I read it on page 1 of the New York Times, when it was John F. Kennedy who put Saddam Hussein in power in a bloody coup that killed hundreds of Iraq's elite at the time, simply because they were called socialist or communist. What we were really doing is we have foreign policies that serve the interests of oil companies who will go in and put in puppet governments so that they can steal the resources from the indigenous people who are left in poverty. That's our foreign policy. It allows corporations to go in and use our military to do their bidding. That would, if the American public were ever told the truth about this, they wouldn't tolerate it. And that's one of the reasons I'm running for president, is to make the public aware of these terrible things that we're doing. This is mass murder on a horrific scale. I mean, my God, we killed over 3 million innocent Vietnamese who couldn't possibly attack us. We have governments that are totally out of control.
That wasn't for oil, though, was it?
Who knows what it was for? It was crazy. It was
Okay.
mindless. That's why you have to put the majority of people in charge, like you do in Switzerland. You know, in Switzerland, we've had this majority rule for nearly 800 years. They've not been in any wars.
Okay.
They take really good care of their people. They have the highest standard of living in the world.
Maybe we should all move to Switzerland, right?
No, we should make adopt their democratic constitution here. That's what we should do.
I was just joking. So, JL, do you want to respond to that? 30 seconds?
Yeah. No, we're good. We're good.
Okay.